If you guys want to make this relationship work, you've got to stop being so nice to each other. I've said that sometimes to people in counseling situations, and couples are always shocked when they hear it, but it's true. Nice doesn't make for great romantic relationships. In this video, I want to talk about the nice person trap that a lot of people fall into, why it's so destructive to relationships, and how to get out of it if you're in the nice person trap. So, nice is really appealing when you first meet someone. Imagine that you go out on a date with someone who cares about how you feel and who isn't disagreeable or overly opinionated. Maybe they flatter you. They seem to be really enjoying the time that they spend with you. If you're attracted to that person, you probably find that to be very appealing. And if you've been in the dating world for a while, you might even say that person is rare. The problem is that the more intimate the relationship, the less nice works. So for instance, here's some of the traits of people who are really nice, but this doesn't work in romantic relationships. Number one, they're overly attuned to your mood. So anytime you're down, they're there to pump you up and to say positive things and happy things. They avoid conflict. And then third, because they want to avoid conflict, they defer to you. What would you like to eat tonight? Whatever you want. What movie would you like to watch? Whatever movie you want to watch. Fourth, they tell you whatever you want to hear. Oh, you're right. He shouldn't have said that. She shouldn't have done that. That shirt looks so nice on you. And then fifth, their world revolves around you. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, all of that sounds great. I'd love to be in a relationship with a person like that. And yes, at first that does sound great, but imagine that goes on for months and months and months, and then years and years and years. Here's how one woman described that kind of a relationship. She said, 3 years ago, my husband and I divorced after 2 decades of marriage. Our split has been so gentle that we've been the cause of confusion and gossip in our little Colorado mountain town. She said, we like each other and we always have. We're conflict averse, quiet people. We may have free speech, but we're not so good at frank speech. I never spoke of the anger in my heart, the mounting resentments and hurts, and neither did he. I never demanded attention or care, and neither did he. And that's why we broke. And that might be your story too. And I don't want to push you to say anything that you don't want to say, but if you feel comfortable doing it, in the comment section below, if you would, describe the relationship that you're in or a relationship that you were in at one point that was just too nice. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, just say yes. Just, yes, I know what that's like. See, the problem is that niceness works early in a relationship, but the longer a relationship goes on, the more toxic that it can become. And here's why. Number one, niceness in a romantic relationship is a way of protecting yourself from vulnerability. If I just don't make any demands, if I don't disagree, then I can't get rejected. The problem is that real relationships are not built on safety. They're built on authenticity. Niceness prevents your partner from really getting to know you. The one who has boundaries, the one who doesn't always want to go along to get along, the one who has opinions and likes and dislikes, and the you who wakes up in a bad mood sometimes and just doesn't want to be positive. See, that keeps people at a distance, and that doesn't work in building intimate romantic relationships. Number two, niceness in a romantic relationship inevitably leads to a smoldering resentment. You get tired of being taken advantage of. You get tired of being taken for granted. You get tired of having your boundaries violated. You get tired of having to agree and never being able to express your opinions. And the emotional energy that it takes to manage that resentment replaces or drains off the emotional energy that could normally be invested into building a real relationship. And then third, if and when that resentment surfaces, the way it usually surfaces is an explosion, because it's like a volcano that's been building over time and it just explodes. And then it shocks your romantic partner and they feel blindsided. Now, I know how crazy this idea must sound that you have to stop being so nice. We're taught from childhood that being nice is one of the most important things that we can be, and that the way to be liked is to be nice. And just so you don't misunderstand, let's clarify here. The opposite of niceness is not meanness. It's authenticity. You don't have to be mean to be authentic. You don't have to be thoughtless to be authentic. You just have to be human, imperfect like the rest of us, vulnerable. So is there a way out of this nice person trap? Yeah, there is. Number one, try to identify why you started believing in the first place that niceness equals relationship. Usually that kind of thing starts in your family of origin. Being agreeable was prized in your family for some reason. Disagreeable people were labeled as black sheep, and agreeing became a way of ensuring safety in some way. Now, it's important that you do this, but please understand that no one is healed by knowing why something started, but it does go a long way to understanding what it is that you're afraid of. Second, commit to being authentic. Practice small acts of authenticity. Start by expressing your opinions on low-stake topics. If someone asks you where you want to eat, tell them where you want to go. Don't just say, I'm good with anything. Say, I want to eat wherever it is that you like to eat. Third, get comfortable with discomfort. Saying no, expressing your opinion, disagreeing, all of that might feel awkward and uncomfortable, but there's no way to grow without that feeling. And then fourth, ask for help. Maybe that means counseling. Maybe it just means asking your partner to help you learn to be more authentic. Now, maybe you found a way to fix being too nice without being mean or thoughtless or cruel. Tell us in the comments section below. We'd like to know. And if you found this video helpful, check out this video, hit the like button, subscribe to, if you would, please, and I'll see you in the next video.